What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Yes, this does say what I eat in a day postpartum. I am 1 week and 1 day postpartum. I'm going to link my birth story down in a pinned comment below. Watch that. If you have any questions, watch that first. And then if you have any other questions, come back to this video. But I'm going to link that because yes, baby did come early. That's all I'm going to say. And you can check that video out if you have any questions or just want to see kind of how my birth story developed, because let me tell you, it was nothing like I had planned. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. But welcome to What I Eat in a Day. I thought this would be fun to just kind of share, but also to help keep me accountable, because as a new mom, I am finding that, you know, everything just kind of, you just kind of gotta go with the flow. We did have a little bit of a transition into baby. She did spend some time in the NICU. So I feel like now that I'm home, I can fully nourish myself and just really pay attention to the nutrients that I need to fully recover from birth, but also to make sure that my little one is taken care of. So with that being said, you already saw what I had for like a snack this morning, and then I shared with you those almond butter, coconut butter, I want to call them a bar, but they're kind of like a cookie. So good. I eat those every night when I'm getting up to breastfeed. I just like am obsessed with them. And if you're wondering, because I did share a lot with my pregnancy vlogs and What I Eat in a Days, all the food versions, as soon as I gave birth, were gone. Such a beautiful thing. So anyways, welcome to What I Eat in a Day, and I will share kind of like I think I'll do like a 2-week update, postpartum update based on like weight loss, weight gain with pregnancy, where I'm at and all that, but I'm gonna wait till week 2. So if you are curious of all that and you're not subscribed, do so right now. If you are subscribed, turn on your notifications so you don't miss out. Yes, I'll continue to do budget-friendly meals and everything food related, but I thought I would trickle in some of these videos as well. If you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, click the birth story link down below and make sure you subscribe there as well, because I'm gonna be posting a lot of like mom content. So all right, let's jump into the rest of today. I am eating probably like every 2 hours to help get my milk supply up, and like I said, to make sure I have energy to recover, make sure I have energy to take care of my baby. And my husband actually just ran out to get us some smoothies. I just put baby down for a nap, and I have been loving these smoothies that he's been getting at Sunny's, which is a place near us. So I will share with you what I get as soon as he gets back. All right, from Sunny's, I got the Mango Tango. I'm pretty sure it's mango, pineapple, and orange. Really, really good. We have been having these daily, and honestly, they have been helping me so much. I know I can make smoothies at home, but sometimes just like having something that is convenient, that's one less thing on a new mom, is like really, really important for your mental and your physical health. So this is, I know, a luxury, but we've been really enjoying them. And like I said, we did spend a little time in the NICU, so just kind of going out and getting a smoothie was like a thing that we did, again, for our mental health, but also our physical health, because we need to eat. And we just kind of kept incorporating these after we got home. My life has changed so much, but I wouldn't even say it's like drastic. I know a lot of new moms are like shell-shocked. I have been looking forward to these days my entire life, I feel like. So I am just enjoying every single bottle wash, every single poopy diaper, every single load of laundry. I just feel so grateful that I get to experience this. So maybe I have a different mindset than a lot of new moms, but I'm so grateful for all of this, and I'm so happy I get to share this. So I actually decided to do some meal prep. So I originally was just going to do like a traditional What I Eat in a Day, fix all my meals, but that's not realistic for me right now. It's kind of what I've been doing the last few days, and I have noticed that if I have to make a meal for myself, I will just have a protein bar or a yogurt. And so I really wanted to get some healthier meals in. So I decided that while I had a contact nap in the Moby wrap, that I was going to make some meals for my husband and I. And these meals only lasted this day, and we had a little left over for breakfast the next day. But the amount of time that it takes me to make all of this is basically the amount of time it takes me to make one meal. I also broke my rule and put my oven on, which I never do in the summertime. So I think this week I am going to meal plan a little bit differently. I got grocery delivery the day we got home from the NICU. So it was just kind of like we had no food at home. We needed to get things. I didn't want to go to the store. And that's just another convenient option that I am utilizing right now in this stage of my life. And I think next week I will end up doing things completely differently, planning for more summery meals. But again, this was just what I ordered, what I had on hand, what I was planning to make. Because originally I was just going to make all this on my stovetop, out on my Blackstone. But again, I'm just kind of adjusting and figuring things out. I don't have it all figured out yet, and that's okay. That's one of the things that I think is fun about being a new mom, but I decided to go ahead and make some egg bake. We have some bread, English muffins, and tortillas on hand. I'm still able to eat a regular non-gluten-free products, so I'm guessing that will probably end when I'm done breastfeeding. In case you are new or you are curious, I have eaten gluten-free for a few years, but when I became pregnant, I was able to eat gluten again. I don't have celiac. I just have like some reaction to gluten. So far right now, it's been good. You hear those little noises. We are still doing a contact nap, and baby girl is just loving life. So I also decided to do a strawberries and cream. I would kind of call this pancake bake. I'm going to add some yogurt to the top of this and have this for breakfast the next couple days. Just another convenient option. Again, I turned my oven on, broke my rule. I added more protein to this because one of the things that I'm really trying to do, just like I did during pregnancy, is add protein to every single meal. It just keeps me satiated so much more than if I just have a carb. Especially like breastfeeding hunger, was not aware of how that would change my life because during pregnancy, I had so many food aversions. I did not have an appetite. I force fed a lot. But my body has decided that it's making up for lost times. Instead, now I am starving, especially in the middle of the night, which is why those almond butter biscuits help so much. I have a couple of those every time I get up to breastfeed. Helps so much. So I basically am eating every 2 to 3 hours, 24 hours a day, which like honestly, after having a really tough pregnancy and not being able to eat a lot of food, it feels really, really good. So if you've never made a protein bake before, I just add a pancake protein bake. I just take pancake mix, protein powder. If you are dairy-free, plant-based, vegan, whatever, you can add a plant-based protein or a vegan protein. You can also do the same for the pancake mix. You can also just make your own if you just have like some flour and milk, and you don't have to use the one that comes in the box. But I just mix it up with some almond milk, put it into a baking dish that's been sprayed. This one's been sprayed with avocado oil, and then I bake it at 350. You can put fruit on top, chocolate on top, nuts on top. Basically a really convenient way to make pancakes ahead of time. This one I say is strawberries and cream because I did add the vanilla protein, and then like I said, I'm going to top it with yogurt, and it's so good when it's cold. It's absolutely delicious. I made this so many times during pregnancy because it was one of the things that I just really, really enjoyed, and it was satisfying to me. So we're still on this train because it's really easy and delicious. You can use frozen fruit as well. I've done that a few times. It's super inconvenient. It's super cost effective. And instead of sitting and flipping a ton of pancakes, you can just throw all this together. If you want to make a really big one, use a really big like cooking sheet, like a sheet pan, and make a huge pancake bake and let it last for the week. It also freezes really well. Once you bake it, if you want to cut it into portions and then pop it in the freezer, you can take it out and microwave it or put it in the air fryer, and it's just really delicious. So like I said, I did grocery delivery, which I don't think I've ever done. I was trying to think of that the other day, but I don't think I've ever done. I ordered it really quickly before we left the hospital, and it was delivered a few hours later, which was really, really nice. And I never got to cut my fruit, wash my fruit, which is usually my go-to either the day I get groceries or the next day. So I went ahead and did some of that really quickly because then I could have fruit in the morning. Fruit is so hydrating, especially in breastfeeding. You want to get as much hydration as possible, but I can put that with yogurt. I can put it with cereal. I can put it with granola. I can put it with oatmeal, and then I also had some grapes. These were not the best grapes. This was my one thing with the grocery delivery. These were the worst grapes. I would have never picked these, but it's okay. I think I'm going to throw them in the freezer and see if I can get through them, because a lot of you said in one of my last videos that you really like frozen grapes, so I'm going to try them. So I washed them off, got them ready. You can kind of see there's like some brown ones. Yeah, they were squishy. Maybe we're running out of the green grape season. I don't know. I also had these 2 containers of almond butter in my refrigerator that I was saving because I knew I could make overnight oats when baby got here. I know oats are really, really good for milk production. If you don't like oats, there's a bunch of different things that you can use, but basically you just want to make sure you get enough calories for your body. So I decided to go ahead and make some overnight oats. I had some of these instant maple brown sugar oats, which I love. I use them all the time. I had some of those on hand. I added a scoop of protein, and I added some almond milk, stirred it up real quick, shook it, put it in the fridge. I had one of these later in the evening for dinner, and then I had one on hand for later. So, and then what's really nice is I can make this for my husband with cashew butter or peanut butter, just when we empty a jar. I think I'm going to keep doing this. I have been really, really liking like an English muffin with almond butter and eggs for breakfast. But again, it's just like convenient to make the eggs ahead of time. This is a little bit different of a traditional what I eat in a day, but you'll see that it's like normal foods. Like it doesn't matter if you were postpartum, breastfeeding, new mom, not a mom, looking for convenient vegetarian meals. All of these are fitting for everyone. So I hope you realize that and you got some great ideas here. But this took me like, I don't know, 30, 40 minutes. Plus I washed bottles, did a load of dishes, emptied to the dishwasher, and filmed all this. So like time-wise, it was super easy, super convenient. And like I said, even if this was just enough meals for today, I'm super happy with that because, again, I have stuff ready to go and I can eat all day long. I am so proud of this meal prep. Probably the most proud I have been in forever. So we have the egg bake with the roasted, I guess it's not even roasted red peppers, just red peppers, but they're roasted now. Sweet potato fries and the pancake bake. So this will probably most likely all be eaten today, if I'm being honest, between me and my husband. But that's okay. That's why I prepped, because now I have the whole day set up. And what I'd like to do this weekend is get a bunch of meals set so we have them for the week ahead. I just am not there yet because, like I said, I did grocery delivery because this week has just been really uncertain. So this is a meal we can put together, and then this is the meal like we can have, and I have extra fruit to go on the side of that. I also have English muffins and bread, so we can like split this up into extra meals because the sweet potatoes won't last. I was hoping this would make at least 6 servings, so 3 eggs per serving. But yeah, I have never been more proud or more happy to like be in my kitchen with my daughter and meal prep. I had a smile on my face the whole time. You couldn't see that, but anyways, thanks so much for watching. This recipe I will type out and put in the description box. It is amazing. If you haven't made a pancake bake, you absolutely have to. If you are vegan or plant-based and you don't use dairy, you can use a dairy-free pancake mix and a dairy-free protein, and yeah, it's delicious. I'll probably even put this with some yogurt because personally I want a little bit more protein. They'll get me to about 20 grams of protein per serving. So there is our meal prep for the day. Thank you for joining me for this what I eat in a day. Is a little different because I decided to do meal prep instead of just making each meal individually to make it easy on myself. Thanks for being here, and I will see you in a new video very soon. Bye-bye.